Got to update. I don't know why you just don't do that ahead of time. You know your game is always updated.
The next series over with.
Down matter, it's still updated. Always update. Every time you turn the game on, it update. It ain't gotta only be the series. It can be other games on there that's making it update and load like that too. So it could
I'm
be
so stressed.
stressed.
Yeah, I can't play for about at least 10 minutes.
Nope. So you gotta wait for it to load. Hey guys.
My friends saw Eternals and they invited me. I was like, no, I'm good. Basically, yeah, they saw Eternals. I was like, it's not even as good as the hype was.
Y'all are coming in this thing first. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody, uh, come on in. Come on in, everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, switch to your other account real fast so you can have your badge up there. Hey Shay, hey Kim, hey Sanfa. Yes, I see some of my all y'all. Pretty much everybody in here is a member. How y'all forgot to close the door? How y'all forgot to close the door? Latavia, thought you been waiting to catch a live when you caught one. You got your badge, Sade. I see it. We were wondering where it was. We were wondering what happened to it and where it went to, but I see it's back. Hey, hey, Shay. Hey, Talisha. Come on in, guys. Come on in. I hope you guys had a good day today because I had an awesome day today. Yes. Talisha. Hey, John.
What's up?
Yes, Paula, your badge changed. Hey, DJ. Hey, Val.
Hey, you got
Now,
to
hello, from your foster step cousin on your dad's side. The rice removed. Hey, fam.
Ready? You got extra bacon?
No.
Grab one.
Thank you, Kim. Oh, get my pen right quick. Toots, you see my pen? Hold on, because I want to get. I can start on next week with these superstar stickers. I can start on my next week. People that'll save me some time. Know what I'm talking about? Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Kim. Who's that, Kim? And huh? Yes. Yes, Kim. Go ahead and get started on next week. Why not, huh? Shay. Hey. So yes, come on in, you guys. Thumbs up the live when you come in. So thank you, Sade. I'm gonna go ahead and add you to next week live. So anybody that becomes a member like Shay, or gives a superstar sticker like Rakisha and Sade and Kim, will be added to next week's story time. So I can go ahead and get a jump on that ASAP. So everybody already know what story, what day, and everything they will be on.
I don't know how big they
Okay,
are, but
I need this.
so
I can
welcome you
check.
guys. You had to renew. That what it was. Say I knew. Welcome you guys. Welcome to Creepy Story Time. I just want to introduce you guys. We'll talk to you guys real quick. So y'all know the last time I was on, I was saying I was gonna cut out. I was gonna only do members only chat because I had so many trolls, and everybody was like, "No, Auntie, don't do that because I'm not a member yet, but I still want to talk to you." So what I did was add moderators. So now we have moderators. I have teams of moderators that are in here. And please be careful on what you say. Nothing disrespectful, nothing reckless, because your ass will be booted right on up out of story time. You don't want to miss the tea. You don't want to miss the juice. You don't want to miss it. So be respectful. Love thy neighbor. Love thy family. Close the door if you haven't already thumbs up the live. If you ain't already liked the live, here we go again. Stop looking around. I'm talking about you. No, don't look around. I'm talking about you. If you ain't thumbs up the live, not in the comments, thumbing up the live. You No, don't look around. It's you. Yes. Come on, come on. You the last one. Thank you. Thank you. So started at 8:10. And just get you guys know if you haven't been on the community page, we have had six.
It doesn't go.
Goddamn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She talking.
Y'all still talking too loud. I'm busy. Hold on, guys.
Sitting on top of work.
Ayana, why couldn't you just text me like I asked you? Where did she go? Okay, so, yeah. So just to let you guys know, not tired flyers of the World Creek. So just to let you guys know, there have been six new designs. Yes, six new designs to drop in the merch store. Just to let you guys know, so you might want to check that out as soon as you get a chance. Yes, that is what we're doing. Also, everyone that has put your prayers on the community page, I would like for all my family, when y'all get off the live with me, please go over to the community page, read the prayers that are on there, and make sure you pray for your family member that is requesting prayers for this week. Hey, Sade. You rocking your merch right now? I want to see it. I want pictures. I want pictures. Yes. So I still ain't found John Mama. She still ain't raised her hand yet. So I'm gonna put my moderators on it. Moderators. Can y'all find John Mama? Because John is still sending emails about these damn night lights. Can somebody please hunt down John Mama? I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, happy belated birthday to the hubby. Yes, happy belated birthday. Sade, you funny. Okay, so the Blue Rich things, for everybody that's wondering what the Blue Rich things are, those are the moderators. That's why they had a little Blue Rich by their names. Those are my moderators that I have for this live tonight. Yes. So who is Judge? Oh, Lord, they talk about Judge Mama is Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is Judge's Mama. I seem to I go ahead and hit her with two Late Lanier to get her started for the night. Late Lanier, and Late Lanier. So if you are playing the Late Lanier shot game, every time I say Late Lanier, you're supposed to take a shot. So that's like, what, 4 or 5 Late Laniers just did? Shot. You don't do it with babe.
Oh yeah, give me a second.
Shot. Nah, take that. No. Okay, they said Sweet Tea Child. They said John the Sweet Tea Child. He the one who called my damn stores raggedy. That was Sweet Tea Baby from what I'm hearing. We don't know. We gonna find out though. Not John Daddy is my man auntie. Y'all miss. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go to the beginning of the chat. Make sure. Okay. Sade, I see you fast. I see you guys. Kim. Shay, you gonna be in the story time next week because you had to rejoin, so you're a member again. So you'll be in the story time next week. My Oracle will be in the story time next week too. Sade will be in the story time next week. Rakisha, Kim, you guys will be in the story time next week. So thank you for the superstar sticker, ladies, and the new member, Shay. Welcome again. And if you're just now joining the live, do not forget to thumbs up the live. I will greatly appreciate it. We're about to go ahead and get this story time started. So if you're in the dark, the only people that are allowed to be in the light is people that have to be in the light, like people that's driving and stuff like that. But other than that, you should be in the dark unless you have your personalized LLF night light. If you have that, you can turn your night light on and you don't have to sit completely in the dark. But everybody else has to be in the dark. So go get your drinks, your popcorn, your chips, your honey buns out the microwave. My Prego family members, please go to the bathroom because we ain't going to stop this buckle up ride until like the next 3 to 4 minutes. So you might want to go ahead and go to the bathroom and get this done already. So if you already got that done, hold on, let me see. Yes, yes, Aileen, it is tonight. If you already got that done, you are ready. You are sitting in the dark. Ooh, not a candle. Ooh, you lighting candles. Ooh, make it even creepier. If you're ready for the story, go ahead and thumbs up the live. If you haven't already thumbs up the live and the chat, do both. I want both. You have to thumbs up the live and the chat, you guys. Okay, Trey, let me see. Yes, it is confirmed that they is making a Lake Lanier movie. It is confirmed. They said they are making it. We will keep our eyes open for what they got to see because we got to see what they're going to do. And once the movie do come out, whenever it does come out, you know I'm definitely doing a watch party for it. So stay tuned because we're going to watch that together as a family and critique that all the way. So yes, I'm very happy that they're going to be able to come out with it. Let's see if they bring the history and all that good stuff in because that's what we need to see. So, just I told you I ain't got no thumbs. Oh my God. Now they're going to stop. So you have to do two thumbs. It's thumbs up the chat and thumbs up the live. And I'm talking to you. I know you still wonder. You still looking around. You trying to look and see if you did it already. No, you have not done it already. Thumbs up the live, please. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Magenta, I can't with you. She ain't got no thumbs to give.
You got some fight?
She,
Some toes?
she ain't got none of that. I get her phone on do finger emojis.
What
So
about toes?
she your aunt say you got thumb emoji, you got toes emojis. So put your toe emoji up.
Put the toe up.
Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so here we go, guys. Our first story, because I already got my people for the night. So my first story is going to have Emily, Sanaya, and Eden. Those are the three people that is in this first story time. This is going to be your first story time. You get 4 stories tonight. This is your first story time. So, yes. Here we go with that first story time for you guys. So, Emily, Sanaya, and Eden. Okay? Emily, Sanaya, and Eden are all brothers and sisters, and they had to move from their home in Chicago that they grew up in, pretty much. So they grew up in this home from like babies all the way up until like maybe 8 7 8 years old between the three of them. And they had to move out of their Chicago home because apparently, I guess crime or whatever, violence, it had got too bad up there. So mom and dad decided to move them to the A, to the A. So they brought them to the A, and they looked for houses for a couple of weeks while they stayed in hotels until they found something that was suitable for their family. And they happened to land right over in the Lake Lanier area, and they found a house in the Lake Lanier area. And what was so cool about this house is it has a pool in the back. Okay? Has a pool in the back, y'all. Now this pool, it sits up like on a hill, kind of has a pool in the back, and if you stand on the other side of the pool, you can look down and see the lake. The lake is like right there. It's like right there. So this house was beautiful. They could not wait to, get in this house and see what they can do. So mom and dad goes and they do everything. And the people, of course, the neighbors were very welcoming. Welcome to Lake Lanier. This is our happy little community. Welcome. And, they felt very welcome when they got there. People was, real nice and kind. They brought over food and, just gave them things. And, of course, everything was cool. And then they move into the house. And the first night in the house, Eden couldn't sleep. He kept saying he kept hearing people whispering in his room. And out of the three of them, Sanaya was the oldest. So Sanaya's like 8, Eden's like 7, and Emily's like 6.5. She's about to be 7 in like a couple of months at the time. So they're all together. So Eden was scared. He kept saying he was hearing stuff in his room, like people talking in his room, and he would go get Sanaya. And when she came in the room, it would be nothing in the room. And they would leave out, and then he would go lay back down, but it'll be the same thing all over again. He would start to cry, and it would wake up Emily. She would come in, and she would be like, "Are you okay?" And he would be like, he hears stuff in his room, and Emily would get in the bed with him just so he wouldn't be afraid. She'll lay down with him in his room, and when she was in the room with him, he wouldn't hear it. He wouldn't hear nothing. Like everything would stop. He wouldn't hear nothing. So, that went on for a couple of weeks of, him hearing stuff. And then finally he would go get Emily, and Emily would come in and she would, sleep in the bed with him, and he wouldn't hear the noise. He'd be able to sleep and everything was fine. So that went on for like a couple of weeks until one night he started to hear the noise. He heard the whispering, but it sounded as if somebody was in his closet fighting. Like it sounded like two men was in the closet arguing and fighting, and they're like, you hear bumping and knocking and everything. So he jumps up afraid, and Emily jumps up because she can hear it too. And they look over and they like, Mom, Dad, they thinking they're in the closet or something. And it's like, it ain't them. They jump up and they get to the door and they start calling for Sanaya. Sanaya, come here, come here. And she wouldn't get up, so they go in her room and they wake her up and they like, Sanaya, can you please come in, and in the room is somebody in our room fighting. And she like, what? Like somebody in our room fighting. Where's Mom and Dad? Like, I don't know, but I think there's somebody in my room fighting. Can you come check it out? So she gets up and she go in there and she can hear the bumping and knocking in the closet too. So she tell them to stand out in the hallway, and she creep over to the closet door. She put her ear to the door, and as she's putting her ear to the door is hit from the other side, like boom. So she jumps back from the door. She runs out of the room and right into her parents' room. They in the bed sleep. So she wake them up and she's like, it's somebody's in eating room. Somebody's in eating closet. So Mom and Dad is like, what? They jump up instantly. Like somebody's in his closet. Somebody's in his closet. And when they look at the door, of course, Emily and Eden is standing at the door looking all scared, about to cry and everything. So the parents was like, this is for real. So they get up. Hey, Trinity. So they get up and they go into Eaton's room. And when they get in Eaton's room, they don't hear anything. And they open the door and there's nobody in the closet. His clothes are moved around. His toys are spread out all over the floor, but there's nobody in the closet. And of course, Mom and Dad is like, what? I thought you said it was somebody in here. And they was like, it was somebody in here. We could hear them fighting in the closet. We could hear arguing. So the mom, take it, send everybody back to bed. Go to bed. There's nobody in here. Go back to bed. And Eden didn't want to sleep in his room. He went and slept in the room with Emily. So he refused to sleep in his room from that point on. He wouldn't sleep in his room by himself at all, period. Like, he could have had his whole family in that room with him. He not sleeping in the room. So he wouldn't sleep in the room. And the mom and dad used to talk about it at night, like, why, we need to do something, because Eden need to be in his own room. He don't need to be in there with Emily. That's why we got such a big house, so everybody can have their own room. Like, he needs to be in his room. Pay attention to the camera, I told you. So he needs to be in his own room. So... So, hey, August. So they, while they're in there discussing it, they hear, because Eaton room is right next to their room. So Eaton and them pretty much share a wall. So they hear bumping and, against the wall. And they get up and they're like, what's going on? And it's like, it's coming from Eaton's room. It's like, Eaton's not in there because he ain't slept in that room since that night, remember? Like, who's in Eden's room? So they get up, and the first thing they do is check every other room. They open the door. Emily's in her bed, fast asleep. Open Sanaya's door. Sanaya and Eden is in her bed, fast asleep. Who's in the room? They go up to the back, to the door. They open the door, and you can hear. It sounds like men arguing in the closet, bumping around. Boom, 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 boom. The dad walks over to the door. He snatches the door open. And it's nothing. It's nobody in there. The thumping and fighting, all of it stopped. And he lets the doorknob go, and he looks at his wife. He like, you heard that, right? And right as he looked at her, the door slams closed, like closes back on its own. He jumped back. What the hell? He look at her. Did you see that? And she like, get the kids, come out, just come out the room, like just come out the room. And as he's like coming out the room, coming towards her, like, did you see that? The closet door swings back open, and they see dark shadows, two figures, like two big figure dark shadows, and they look like they fighting, they like tussling in the middle of the bedroom. Like, the dad is in the hallway, the mom and dad is in the hallway watching this, and it looked like two people or figures of people, but they're shadows and they're dark, and they like fighting. They're like throwing blows at each other. And it's like every time one of them like would throw a blow, you could just feel like this big gust of wind, like the damn you knock you down. And they're going at it in his room, and the dad just closed the bedroom door, closed. And when he closed the bedroom door closed, it's like the door started to shake as if it was trying to open. So it was like glunk, 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 glunk. And it went from the door shaking to the windows shaking all over the house. And then the house starting to shake all over the house. Like the fight that they're having in here, the energy they are pulling into this room with this anger they got going on, it's shaking the whole house. At this point, the kids waking up, they think it's a damn earthquake going on. They like, we ain't never been on earthquake. What is going on? Like, why the house shaking? And dad just like, come on, y'all, come on, just get your shoes and let's go. So everybody, trying to get their stuff, they running because the house is shaking. Like everything is shaking. And they getting their shoes, and Mama's in the room trying to help Eden and Emily and everybody get their stuff together so they can get out this damn house, because they don't know what's going on in this house. They don't know why the house is shaking like that. The dad and the mom know what they saw, but they don't know why this damn house is shaking like that. So they get the kids and they are running down the stairs to get ready to go to the front door, and then you hear Eden door swing open. Like you can hear the clock, the clicking of the door opening up, like somebody turned the doorknob, and you just hear the door swings open hard enough to hit the wall in the room. And then like this big tornado looking black shit comes swirling, like picture the Tasmanian devil, just all black in your house with that fucking hurricane around him. Like this is what they see coming down their stairs like a hurricane. It is sucking everything towards them. The kids are trying to hold on. Mom and dad is trying to pull their way to the front door. They don't know what's going on. The house is still shaking. Stuff is sliding towards this black swirl. They don't know what is going on. They're just trying to get out of this house. So dad has Emily on his shoulder. Mom has Eden, and she got Sanaya's hand. And they are trying to like pull themselves to the door to get out. And Eden starts to scream, and it's like, are you okay? And he's like, look. And everybody turn back and they look, and it's like this horned dark shadow comes out the center of this tunnel, and it looks at them. And it's like red in the eye area. And while this swirl is still going on, and it's looking at them, and it's like the mom and dad see this shit, and they instantly like, now they are pulling furniture, they are pulling carpet, they are pulling everything they can get their hands on to get to this door, because this wind, this suction is so strong, it's pulling them back. Like they can't even get out the damn house. It's like pulling them back. It's like being in the house with a hurricane, and they can't get away from it. They trying to pull, their babies are being pulled. They are fighting to get out of this damn house. So after the baby sees that and everybody sees that, they are, fighting to get out the house. And Sanaya is pulled by her left arm. Her mom had her right hand, and she was pulling her, trying to get her up where they was. And Sanaya is pulled by her left arm. And she feels Sanaya being pulled. So when her mom looked back and sees Sanaya, this black shit has his hands around Sanaya. Like big black fingers are locked around Sanaya's arm, and she is screaming like, it's burning, it's hot. So her mom is trying to pull. Dad sees what's going on. All he could do was pin himself behind the couch and grab Sanaya by her shirt and like jack her up, like pull her towards him, because he was planted by that couch not moving. So he was able to pull her, just snatch her. And when he got her, he snatched her, and she just held on to him. So now he got two babies in his arm. Mom got one, and they are all still trying to get out of this house. The kids are screaming. The mom is screaming for the dad, like, Henry, pull, help. We got to get out. And they are screaming to get out. The house is still shaking. Everything is still shaking. Suddenly, they look to the left out of their kitchen window, and it's a neighbor peeking in. He sees what's going on. So when he sees them, they're like, help us, like waving help. The kids are like holding on real tight with their eyes closed. He can see their hair being pulled back. So he just runs to the front door, and he begins to kick on this door, trying to get this door open. This door was not budging for this man. This man run out in their front yard, and he screams for help. Help me. All the neighbors start to come out. What's going on? We need to get this family out of the house. So all the men that did hear him ran out of their houses and over to the neighbor house, and they all was trying to break this door down. It took 7 men over 150 plus to push this damn door in. And once they pushed this door in, all their asses almost got sucked in too. They had to make a chain. They had to link on to each other to get into this damn house, to get this family out of the house, y'all. And that's what they did. They linked these people up and held hands and held on to each other and pulled this family up out of the house. And once they got the family up out of the house, it's like the door slammed, the suction and everything just stopped and the door slammed and everybody hit the ground. And they was like, what the hell was going on in there? Like, they couldn't even explain it. Mom and dad jumped straight up, grabbed their babies, ran to the car, didn't thank a neighbor, didn't say appreciate it, didn't say nothing. Thank you. None of that shit. They ain't say nothing, no formalities at all. Nothing. No appreciation at all. Just jumped up, grabbed their babies, jumped in their car, and pulled off. Pulled off and left. Apparently, they had only been in this house for like a couple days, and here in Georgia, you pretty much get like a trial run. After like 7 days, you stuck with the house. So thank you, Montreal. You'll be in a story time for next week too. So you pretty much get like a 7-day. Most people don't know that, but you get like a 7-day trial run. And if something happened within that 7 days, you can still turn the house back over and get your money back. After that 7 days, you stuck. So good thing this happened when it happened. So these folks was able to get up out of this agreement with this house. The neighbors, the neighbor that did open the door, and well, the neighbor that got help to open the door, he says this so-called swirl or whirlwind or tornado went on inside that house for 3 days. Nobody could explain it. Not the police, not the fire truck. Nobody could explain why this tunnel of fucking air was going on inside this house. Every police or fireman that tried to go in was sucked into this house, and they didn't understand what was going on. They've got scientists out there trying to figure out why this shit is something going on under the ground. And nope. Can't even figure out why. Can't even figure out why the swirl is going on. It went on for 3 days, strong as hell. The neighbors watched the house shake. The neighbors went up to the windows and could see furniture still spinning around in that thing and everything. And it went on for 3 days. And then finally it just stopped. Neighbors went over to the house. Nothing was moving around. The house wasn't shaking no more. They was able to open the door and no tunnel of wind. And nobody can explain why the house had a whole hurricane in it. Nobody, not scientists, not the newspaper, nobody. No construction people, no priests, nobody. Nobody can explain why it happened and what happened. Family never did come back to the neighborhood. They didn't come back for none of their stuff. They left everything in there. I'm assuming moved and started over somewhere else. Yeah, but that was pretty much it for the family. They gave up on that house. They didn't want to be back at that house no more. Sanaya and them knew they was all saying that they felt like it started, when the baby started, when Eden started hearing stuff in the room. That's when all that stuff kicked off. I don't know. All I know is they never went back to their house, and they were able to break the lease because they paid for that house. They bought the house, and that happened within them 7 days. So they was able to go back to the folks. Hey, we don't want the house. Give us our money back. Gave them folk their money back so they can move on and have them another house somewhere else. So, yeah, that's no, I don't think it followed them. I think it just stayed there for those 3 days, still circling around, fighting, pissed off, or whatever was in there. Stayed in that house for 3 days because them folk didn't think they ain't think nobody. They jumped right on up, pajamas and all, house coats, house shoes, all that good stuff. Ran right on out. Like if you failed and I helped you up and you just jump up and start running, that's pretty much how it happened. That's pretty much how it happened. That's pretty much how it happened. Thank you, sweetest. You'll be in a story time next week, love. So, yeah, they didn't go back to that house. They found them a house somewhere else. They didn't want to be in that house no more. They were done. They didn't want to give it no more chances. None of that. They were done. So, there's your first story, guys. Got a brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, refill your shot glass, hit your twisties, re-roll your twisties, all that good stuff. Yes. Get a chance to do all that. You get a brief intermission. Thank you, Montreal. Okay. You got somebody else's name you want to use, or you want to use your name twice? So, yeah. It was crazy, but they got up out of there. Most folks come up out of there traumatized. They got up out of there. Okay. So hold on. Okay. So yes. So I hope I hope you guys so there's my yes, there's my Cash App for you guys. So everybody that's in the dark right now that would like a personalized AF family nightlight. There's my Cash App. You just Cash App me $10. Follow me on Instagram and DM me your information, the picture that you want on it, as well as the address that you want it sent to and the name that you want it sent to, and you will have your AF nightlight. Thank you, Donna. You'll be on in next week's story time as well, love. Do the sale starts right at midnight? I think they do. I think they start right at midnight because that will be the 11th. It should give you an option to. It should give you an option to redeem. It should be like a little banner at the top. You remember when I had my first sale? It should be right there, and it'll be like 20% off. Redeem. You hit redeem. It'll add to your cart, and and you can it'll add it'll add to your cart. Um, Everybody doing good, sweetie? How you doing? What mean? Lavinia, I'm sorry. What you mean? Should I check my membership? Check your. Well, I'm sorry. I'm confused on what you're talking about, love. Oh, green, yes. Just to be safe. Thank you, Sade. Girl, who you want that story time, hubby? Aw, so much love. Trinity. You sent me a superstar sticker tonight, love. Cause I'm finna say I don't see it popping up. Oh, the next story time will start at 8:35. So y'all got like 2 minutes to shake it off and zip it up. Um, yes, and that yes, and you can also use my Cash App if you want to donate for the Thanksgiving gift cards to raffle off on the 19th. Um, yeah, you might want to check, Lavinia. Your symbol gone. It should. Yeah, you should check and see what's going on. Maybe you need to renew your membership too, cause that's what happened. Okay, Dejon. I used Dejon. Sade. Mm, okay, let's see. All right, Danielle badge gone too. I can't.
Back the when did this become a house?
Okay, thank you, Shay. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, at least you know why your badge is missing, Danielle. Yes, yes. Shake it off and zip it up, cause we about to get ready to start this next one. Sweet tea, if you don't leave, no, girl, tomorrow people get judged on a night like. Look, I believe that's your baby for real. You better leave that little boy night like alone. Look, if you just not joining the live, don't forget to thumbs up the live when you come in. I seriously believe John John, your baby, sweet tea. You been out to that baby night like I told you. I'm tired of these children cussing me out about that shit, man. That's why I made night lights so y'all kids can stop emailing me, TikToking me, and Instagramming me about y'all grown asses stealing their light. So don't you take your ass in there and steal that baby night light. You sit your ass right on back down. Cause I know I'm just gonna wake up to another heated ass email from your baby. I just know I am. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Uh It'll show up. It'll show up. She's about not hit a month. It'll show up. Yes, Royal, you are late. We've already told one story. We finna get ready to start this second story. So, if you are back in the dark, you got your shot glass filled back up for the for the Lake Lanier game. No, you don't have to start over. Oh, what? Do you start over? I don't think you start over. Thank you to start over. Yes, y'all children be emailing me because I put my email in the comments one time and they y'all children have been going bananas in my goddamn emails about y'all stealing their fucking night lights. I make night lights, guys. I make them. I make them for $10. You can get your own goddamn night light and you can have your stuff to yourself instead of no, you want to take your grown ass in there and take your child night light, and then I got to get these heated ass emails about how your grown ass is taking your child night light. No, give your child back their goddamn night light like right now, and I'm not even playing, like right now. I'm more serious than a heart attack right now. Give it back and buy a damn night light. I'm tired of your children calling my damn stories raggedy because your ass is taking a night light. Stop right now. Take the damn night light back right now. Oh, keep getting me fucking cussed out. No. John tired of your little bitty ass babies coming in his room, sleeping in his fucking bed because you done took they goddamn night light. Now he got to sleep with toes in his mouth and elbows in his goddamn back because your grown ass done took his night light. Take damn night light back. Take it back. Right now. Because I'm tired of these damn emails. I'm going to start reporting some of y'all fucking children. Damn heated ass emails calling my stories raggedy. I ain't got time for the disrespect. I will slap the sleeves off your damn child for being disrespectful. I ain't even playing. I'll slap the sleeves off your child and won't even feel remorseful after doing it. I promise you I won't. I won't shed a tear. It won't be no sweat off my back. I'm not even playing. I will slap the sleeves off your child ass. Get them back to night light. Cause I got one more time to get an email. Just one more email about somebody taking a damn night light. I promise you it's gonna be me and you. We're gonna fight. We gonna throw down because this is ridiculous. These children, this generation is so disrespectful. They don't give a fuck about me being an elder. You and your raggedy ass stories got my mama stealing that about the baby night lights. Now I gotta sleep with toes in my mouth. I ain't got time for the shit. I ain't got time for it. My stories are not raggedy. The people that give me these stories are not raggedy. I ain't got time for y'all damn children being disrespectful. I'm gonna slap the sleeves off they bad ass. And if they pull up some Pampers, I'm gonna slap the Pampers right off Gerber, right off their ass. I'm telling you. You've been warned. So when your baby come in the house and his sleeve, his sweater he wore to school look like a damn basketball shirt, like a wife beater when he come in the house, and you be like, baby, what's wrong? He gonna let you know I ran into auntie outside. She found out I did emails. That's why my sleeves are gone. You just tell him to bring his ass in the house, sit down, take them school clothes off, and do his damn homework. Because we're done. Can't with these children. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start the next story time, guys. So if you're ready for the next story time, you got everything you need. You back in the dark if you can be in the dark. Thumbs up the live and in the comments. So you're going to be putting up two thumbs. Two thumbs. Thumbs up the live and the comments. And let me see who's ready. Badass children, boy. I promise you, if I could start a defects for disrespectful ass children that had something to say about my goddamn stories, all y'all kids will be confiscated. I ain't even lying. All of them be confiscated, sitting their ass right in disrespectful defects jail. I ain't even lying. These children. I'm telling you, boy. I'm telling you, when they hit they 3, they old enough to get punched in the stomach and throat, just like Bernie Mac said. Start a whole day for these disrespectful ass children. Oh, y'all kids be waking me up, making my blood boil early in the morning. I don't even want to look at my email early in the morning because I just know somebody's child is in it already. I've been going through all my videos trying to find out where my email is posted because they be hitting me up like that shit is just posted on the black market some damn well. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. Holy shit, I'm sorry to break it down. Woo. Okay, here we go. So the next story time has Miss Reese Pieces in it. Kayla and Yana. These are the 3 people that is in this story. Emily, Sanaya, and Eden. I hope you guys liked your story. Thank you for your support and watching me. Okay, so now we got Reese Pieces, Kayla, and Yana. I hope you ladies are in here. I know Reese Pieces in here. Yes. Yana and Kayla. Hope you guys are in here. Yes, your babies. Okay, here we go, guys. So, yeah, Reese, Kaylee, and Yana. Those are our 3 people for this story. Okay, so now we got Reese Pieces, Kayla, and Yana. I hope you guys are in here. Yes, your babies. Okay, here we go, guys. So, Reese, Kaylee, and Yana. Those are our 3 people for this story. That's 3 people for this story. Yeah, Reese, Kaylee, and Yana. Those are our 3 people for this story. Okay, so Reese and Reese and Kayla went to the same elementary school, and um, Yana was visiting her relatives. Now, it wasn't no other kids at Yana house. It was just her coming to visit, like her aunt and uncle, who just so happened to live with her grandma and granddad. So she came to visit them for the summer, and she would go back home afterwards. So when she came to visit this summer, she ended up missing, like meeting Kayla and Reese. And Kayla and Reese stayed in Lakeland. All them stayed in the Lakeland area, guys. Don't get this twisted. Everybody always be in the area, around the area, or near the area. Close enough to get jacked, but not close enough to get killed, I'm assuming. But yeah, so they all was in this area, right? Okay, so Yana gets there, and when she gets there, she goes and say hey to everybody in the house, but she instantly want to hit the street because when she pulled up, it was children everywhere. Children riding bikes, skateboards, skates, jump roping, all of it. Like back in the day when we were little, when children went outside and played. Somebody could don't do that shit now, but back then they did, right? So she seen all these kids outside. She couldn't wait to get outside and meet some friends. So she gonna be there the whole summer. So she got out there, and of course, instantly she hooked up with Reese and Kayla. They seem to be, fast friends, like off the rip. Now Reese and Kayla, yeah, Reese has like a pool in her backyard. So, people would like to be her friend because she had the pool in the backyard. But Kayla was a genuine friend. She wasn't like that. She didn't give a damn about the pool. She just wanted to be Reese's friend. So Reese and Kayla was like this. So when y'all met them, of course, they all linked up. Everybody in the neighborhood would see them every time. Every day they would be together. Everybody would call them the Three Musketeers. What y'all finna go get into today? What kind of drama and what kind of trouble y'all finna start up today? Nothing. So one day they went over to Reese's house and they was in the backyard swimming and everything. And Reese told them, "Thank you, Rakisha." Reese told them, she was like, Lake Lanier down the street. Rakisha, I'm gonna put you in the story time. Let me know who you want to be in the place for you. Okay, so they was like, you know, what's going on? So Reese was like, my pool is haunted at night. And they was like, what? And she was like, yes, my pool is haunted at night. And haunted at night. And Kayla was like, yep, it is. It is. I done seen it. And y'all was like, oh, really? It's haunted? She like, yep, it's haunted. Okay, Jamar, okay. She like, yep, it's haunted. She like, what do you mean it's haunted? She was like, at night you can see people swimming in our backyard that are ghosts. And, they look nasty. They look dead. And y'all was like, no, no. She was like, man. She was like, that's why Kayla don't like to spend the night over my house. She was like, because one time Kayla spent the night over my house, and then we got up and we heard like splashing, and we got up and went to the window. We seen dead people. So Yana was like, how you know it wasn't neighborhood kids that just like got into the pool? Like, I'm pretty sure, neighborhood kids sneak into y'all pool. And she was like, this one of neighborhood kids. These were like ghosts. These was like dead people. And she was like, nuh-uh. Yes, it was. Ask Kayla. And Kayla like, yep. Like, Kayla your friend. Kayla lie for you. Like, she was like, well, you can always come find out for yourself. So Kayla look at Reese, and Reese look at Yana. She like, so what? You gonna do it, or you just scared, or you just talking junk? So Yana was like, I asked my grandma if I can come spend the night. She said I can come spend the night. I'm coming to spend the night so I can see. So of course all three of them go over there together because we got to get her to spend the night. And that's how kids do it. Your child don't never show up by their damn self to act and they do something. They always show up with their friend because they think you won't cuss their ass out or tell them hell the fuck no in front of their friends. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. We'll tell you, hell the fuck no, right in front of your friend. We don't even care. We don't care. So she comes up with her friends. All three of them run over there. Grandma. Everybody call her grandma all of a sudden. Grandma. You know they up to some shit when they start doing stuff like that. Grandma. She like, what y'all want? Can I spend the night over Reese's house? And she was like, I don't know. I haven't talked to Reese's mom. I got to talk to Reese's mom and see if it's okay. So Reese was like, I can call her. You can talk to her on the phone. She like, no, I'll go over there and talk to her. No, can you just call her on the phone? Like, it's going to take you a long time to go over there. And I'm ready to go over there now. So she like, just give me the phone. Call her. So they call Reese's mom. And of course, Reese's mom says, fine. They're the Three Musketeers. They always together. I'm surprised she ain't been spending the night sooner. Okay, cool. So grandma tell her, I guess you can go. I see you, Sunday. When you get back, I see you on Sunday. Okay, grandma. So she pack her stuff and she goes into her room and Reese was like, it be real dark at night. So she packing her little ghost gear. So she got her flashlight, she got some baby powder, she got all this little shit, these little trinkets that she think gonna help prove if it's really a ghost. So she get all that stuff and everything and they go over to Reese's house. So when they get to Reese's house, Reese's mom's like, what y'all doing? Why y'all got all that stuff? And she like, Mom, I'm finna show her about the ghost in the backyard. And Reese's mom looks over and she like, what? She said a ghost. You know the ghost that be in the pool at night. You remember I told you about the ghost that be going swimming at night when you and dad be sleeping. She like, okay, Reese, well, have fun ghost hunting. And they run on upstairs and, they prepare themselves. So first thing they come up with, because they like 14-year-old kids. Okay, y'all, these are not grown-ass ghost hunters. They don't have their own show on Discovery Channel. No, these are little children, little brains, putting stuff together, okay? So the first thing they decided they were going to do was go out there and put powder all around the pool. So if it's something that's in the pool or jumps out of the pool, it's going to mess up the powder. So she takes her powder out there and they go out there and they putting powder around the pool. And of course, Reese mom comes out like, what are you guys doing? They're like, we're setting up for the ghost. Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Dinner will be ready in 30 minutes. And she go on back in the house and they just continue to put powder around the pool and they huddle up. Okay, so what else we gonna do? Well, we could try to set it up like, how can we do it? And they just coming up with little stuff, y'all. Like I'm talking about just little stuff. Like I know ghosts be wanting, to take people's stuff. So maybe if I put my CD over there, then they might take my CD. Like just coming up with little wacky stuff that kids do. You know what I'm saying? To try to catch the ghost. So they set up all the little things they gonna set up and everything. And Reese Moms comes out and she's like, girl, it's time for dinner. You guys come in. So they go in and they eat dinner fast. And she have to keep telling them, y'all slow down. Ain't nobody gonna eat the food. Ain't nobody gonna take it from y'all. Slow down. But they so anxious. They can't wait to go up here and wait and watch to see for this ghost. So they are all sitting there eating real fast. She's like, you gonna choke. You better stop. They didn't hear none of that. They ate. I'm done. Can I be excused now? Can I go? She's like, go ahead. Just go. All of them run upstairs. They go upstairs, set their little sleeping bag, their little pallets and stuff up. Everybody get ready for the camp out. We finna camp out tonight. We're gonna do a stakeout. We're gonna watch the pool tonight. And that was their plan. So they get in there, get in the room probably like 9 o'clock. They done set up all their stuff. It's dark. They got the lights out in the room and they all like around the window. They're not in the window, but they all like, around the window. She's like, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna show up. I'm telling you, it's be like two ghosts. They gonna show up like two dead people. Whole time, y'all are like, okay. Kayla like, believe it for real. I seen it the last time. That's why I ain't like being over here. So y'all are like, well, why you over here now? She like, cause you over here. So I feel like if you over here, then there's more people for the ghost to take before to take me. So that's why I decided to come, cause for support, just for support. So they in there, everybody watching the window. Reese mom comes in. You girls okay? Yeah, we okay. We just waiting on the ghost to show up. Okay, well, don't be up too late. Talk to you tomorrow. Close the door. She goes out. The girls are all just camped up around the window and they watching. Time is just going by. It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock. They getting to the point where people in the window like, so they about to pass out. Right as they're feeling this droopy head thing going on, splash. You heard that? Reese look over at Yana. You heard that? Yana was like, huh? Heard what? Kayla was like, I heard it. You heard every damn thing. You always co-signing to what she say. I heard it though. You didn't hear it? Like, no, I ain't hear nothing. Shh. So they all get quiet. Splash again. I heard it that time. She like, I told you it's the ghost. It's the ghost out there. Like, how you know that's not your mom and dad out there? Like, I don't want to look and see naked old people. Like, I don't want to see that. And she like, I'm telling you, it's not my mom and dad. Like, I'm telling you, it's the ghost. So they all like crawl closer to the window and they get up enough to like look over the window sill. and they can see somebody in the pool. It ain't no light over the pool. You just can see shadows of people in the pool, you know. So she like, see, I told you it's ghosts. You can see, look, and y'all looking, they all like looking in the window. So she like, let's go downstairs so we can see. So they all like creep downstairs to the patio door because they want to see. They get downstairs, you know, the blinds and the curtains and everything is closed. It's nighttime. It's like damn near midnight. Everything closed. So they get downstairs and they slightly pushing the curtains open and get that little twisty to turn the blinds, and it wouldn't work. It wouldn't turn. So she decides she's just gonna slide them back and see. Like, we might scare them and they might go away, but we'll get a chance to see it with our own eyes, right? So she like, you ready? Reese looking at Yana. Yana, her heart racing, but she want to see this. Kayla like, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Like, don't do it. Reese like, I'm finna do it. 1, 2, and she slides the blinds back, and they all look out the patio, and it's like a ton of dead people. I ain't talking about 2. We talking about like 40 at the damn patio door. They got their hand, they slapping the patio door. They trying to slide it open. Holy shit, what is that? They see this and instantly scream. Everybody just starts screaming. They run upstairs, beat on the mama in the door. Somebody come out here, man. We need somebody out here. Reese's mom, come out. What's going on? You guys okay? They're like, mama, it's a bunch of people downstairs and they beating on the patio door. It's a bunch of ghosts, mama. It's a bunch of ghosts. And she's standing at the door like, Reese, what I tell you about it? She like, I'm not playing, mom. I'm so for real. Like, it's really ghosts down there. And of course, Yana and Kayla standing there like, yep. And her mama like, y'all always agree to what Reese says. Like, no, we not agreeing. It's really people down there at the damn door. Like, it's really people at the patio. Like, mom, come. So at that point, they just grab her and start pulling her. She like, look, I don't have time for this. She gets downstairs. Well, she don't even get all the way downstairs. She gets halfway downstairs, and you can see, the patio from the middle part of the stairs. So she get halfway downstairs, and she look over, and she can see all of these motherfuckers trying to get in her house. They all got on like raggedy, dirty clothes, tattered. They got holes in them, and I'm talking about, it look like Thriller at your back patio door, and they all trying to get in. They slapping the window. She can't believe it. Oh my God, John, come quick, John ass in the deepest sleep he's ever been in. I'm talking about, she's screaming, and John ain't moving. So they all of them run upstairs. Now Reese, her mama, Kayla, Yana, all of them in that damn bed. Wake up. He wake up scared as hell because all of them are around him screaming. What the hell is going on? What is wrong with y'all? Like, what's going on? She like, John, it's a bunch of people at the back door. He like, it's a bunch of people at the back door. She like, yeah, ghost. He like, fucking ghost, you woke me up. Reese, what I tell you about telling them stories? Stop telling your mama that stuff. She like, look, it ain't got nothing to do with Reese. Like, this is serious, John. Like, we need you to get up. Like, look at my face. I'm serious, John. He like, ghost. Yes, John, ghost. Get up out the damn bed. It's ghost. John like, if it ain't no ghost in here, I'm telling you, it better be a ghost downstairs. It better be a bunch of damn ghosts downstairs. Y'all done woke me up. He talking all kind of shit. He jumping up out the bed, putting on his robe and stuff. Done woke me up because you on this bullshit. He come all out the room. They pushing him toward the step. Look. He like, look, I'm going, man. It ain't no damn ghost downstairs. He putting his robe on. He getting on up downstairs. He get to the halfway point of the step and he look over, and sure as shit, Thriller at the motherfucking back patio. What the fuck? Where them folk come from? That's what we talking about, John. Go down there and find out who they is. He like, I'm not taking my ass out there to find out who they is. Why you didn't find out who they were? They at our house. They ain't not at my door. They at our door. You talking about take my ass out there and find out who it is. So John getting a little closer down the stairs. He like, look, I don't know who the fuck y'all is now, but you gonna have to get away from this door. We ain't got time for it. We want to buy it. We ain't selling it. We ain't got it. Get away from this door. And they still slapping on the window, making all this noise. The girls are just crying. They like, oh my God, this shit will not get away. It won't go away. My daddy can't even make it go away. Like, they are crying. They scared. The daddy like, I got something for their ass. He go upstairs. Everybody run upstairs with him. You ain't leaving us down here with Thriller. You ain't leaving us down here and they finna crank up. No, not doing that. No. So they all right upstairs behind Dad. Dad get that double barrel shotgun out the closet. He come on back. He think he just feel like he just finna John Wayne some motherfuckers outside. He come down the stairs, caught that double barrel, and look over at that window, and they gone. Ain't nobody there. He come on down the steps. He get a little close to the window, to the patio door. He don't see nobody around the patio door. But the pool water is just weighing. It's just swaying in the pool. Like 100 people just jumped in at one time. It's just swaying in the pool. He looking. Man, where they go, man? Where they go? She like, Reese mom like, John, go outside. He like, I'm not going outside. Why the hell you trying to kill me? I'm not going. You go outside. All right, how about I go out the back? You go out the front. You go out the front, I go out the back. How about that? No, I'll stay with the girl. We staying with the girls then. How about that? Can I stay with the girls too? You keep trying to send me out there? The hell? He's still looking around. He don't see nobody. He makes sure the door locked. All right, girls, y'all can go ahead and go to bed. They gone. Because Daddy got the gun. Daddy got it, and they ain't coming in here while I got this. I'm here to protect y'all. I'm going to stay right here in the living room, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to watch, and I'm telling you that they're going to come back. Stop before you make a nosebleed. Dad sat right there in the living room. They sat on the stairs with him. We're not going to leave you, Dad. We're going to watch with you, too. They sat on the stairs for a little while. Then they started to go to sleep, and then that's when Reese's mom started collecting their ass one by one, putting them in the bed so they can go to sleep. They got up that morning, jumped up, ran downstairs. Pop was still in the chair. He didn't have the gun no more because Reese's mama had came and got the gun and put it up, but he was still in the chair. They got down there. They woke him up. Reese woke him up. She like, Dad, are you okay? He woke up. He like, what? Is they back? They back? And like, no, they not back. And he was like, I know they ain't back because they know Dad ain't playing. Daddy got y'all back. I got you. Ain't nobody going to mess with y'all in my house. And they were so happy. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And went on outside to play. But Yana didn't stay over no more. Kayla didn't either. They still hung out. They still went swimming in the dead people pool, because that's what they called it. They still went swimming in the dead people pool, but it wasn't no more sleepovers at Reese's house. We'll do sleepovers at my grandma's house, or we'll do sleepovers at Kayla's house. But we're not doing sleepovers at Reese's house. Yana was done. That was it for her. She was through. That was all she wrote. The fat lady had sung, stuck a fork in her ass because she was done. That was it. That was it. She didn't want to do it no more. You can be my friend, but I'm not staying at your house. You had a whole fucking scene of Thriller show up at your front door. No, I'm not doing it no more. No, I'm good at my grandma's house. I'm stay over here. You can come spend the night over here so you don't have to deal with Thriller. But no, I'm not coming back over there. No, I'm not doing that. Not at all. So yeah, that was pretty much how that went. And they enjoyed the rest of their summer. They ain't had no more problems out of Thriller because they didn't stay over Reese's house no more. But they enjoyed the rest of their summer swimming in the dead people pool and reminiscing on that time Thriller showed up at the back door. So yeah, Yana told her grandma what happened. Grandma gave her head the same look every other grown-up gave each other in the story. Ghost. Yeah, it was Ghost. Gotcha. So, yeah. There you go. There's you guys' second story. Reese, Kayla, and Yana. I hope you guys loved your story. This is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, refill your shot glass, warm up them honey buns, pop your popcorn, all that good stuff. Because I'll be starting the next story time at 9:05. That was your second story. I'm doing 4 tonight. I'm going to start that third one at 9:05. So go handle your business. See you in a second. Honey. I'm glad you loved it, Reese. I don't know, man. Talking to them, man, that's how that man talking to that family, man, that's exactly how the dad was sounding. He was just like, I don't know why the hell she kept trying to throw my ass out there to the people. Somebody got us out there around Thriller. He just kept saying that shit. Every time I looked at him, she would tell her part of the story. She was like, and it looked like it was people out there. I look at him, he was like, stop whole fucking Thriller outside. She keep telling me to go out there and look and see where they at. You take your ass out there and look and see where they I ain't trying to join the damn dance team. You go out there and see. So yes. Yes. Look, I'm not coming over your house, Reese. No, they didn't move. They kept the house. They ain't moved. Yana didn't ask no more about the creepy ass people. And, Reese didn't mention the creepy ass people no more. But they stayed in that house. They didn't move. They stayed there. I guess nothing else happened after that night. I don't know what it was, man. Pop felt like he was Superman. He protected the house. So, yeah. They ain't going nowhere. Pop said he will not be moved.
Talking all that smack while doing that.
Right. Do they still live in the house now?
You is it?
Mm,
You're on the right track. You're on the right track.
right, you're on the right track. You can't disclose. I'm sorry, I can't disclose too much information to my family. My family are like fucking bloodhounds. Like, they'll hunt a person down. Just, I can tell you what a girl fingernail colors or what kind of design she had on her fingernails, and like 13 hours from now, her picture will be up on our page. Like, that's how bad the fam is. So I don't just try not to disclose too much information. For them being in the house, they still have the house. They go to it from time to time, but majority of the time, it's rented out to other people. They don't stay in it physically, but they still do physically own the house. So, yeah. So, don't forget to go over and check out the merch shop. So far, I've gotten a lot of superstar stickers tonight. So that means I got a lot of my people for story time next week already. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's pretty much Monday cut off. I already got Monday people. I got Monday people for next week, which will be Kim, Sade, Shay, Rakisha, Montreal, Sweetest. Montreal, you was in here twice. I don't know if you let me know who you wanted to, if you want to be in the story twice, or if you want to give somebody else a chance. The Oracle and Donna. That's the people that I have for Monday, and I'm working on Wednesday, which will be John, Trinity, Shay. Well, not Shay. Trinity, Shay, and Jamar. So just let you know, Rakisha, let Jamar know his story will be on Wednesday. So he'll know when to catch it. Monday. Okay.
That ain't John hiring.
What are you trying to do? Yeah, it is a job hiring. It is.
Right.
It's called This House. Yeah, we hiring. We hiring you to sweep floors, clean your room, wash your dishes, clean up behind yourself. We always hiring for your position to do all your shit. Like the plates that you got just propped up on my workstation over there. Yeah, no. We can discuss them questions later.
You would be like, you always up to something.
Clearly.
That's not the case.
You are.
You can ask.
Oh my goodness.
You can ask Mom.
Right. Don't rent nowhere near Lake Lanier. Okay. Thank you, Sade.
Now that I think about it.
Sade, who I'm using for this one? Who you purchasing for this one? Somebody else, a family member, or for you again?
Now that I think about it, you remember those stories you used to tell in the beginning about them being in like a little trailer by Lake Lanier? That was probably the trailer. They don't rent it out.
I'm not to speak on locations and rent out things and trailers and where they go and sit. That ain't my business. It ain't my place. You got me, Auntie. Do I have you with what, Nisa? Not. Yes, Nisa, I got you. Reese, thank you, Reese. You'll be in Wednesday story time. Wednesday always be my big list of people because I do 4 stories. So, yes. So you'll be in Wednesday story time as well. I can choose a non-member. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sade giving up her story time for a non-member. Let's see. Um,
Come in.
come in. Not right. I'm a let me
What's
see.
wrong?
Non-member. Let me find a non-member. Mm, 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 mm,
Thank you.
mm, mm. Uh,
You know what's funny? We haven't heard any outlets.
okay, Parnisa, I give yours to uh Scott. What is it? That's K. All right. What you say, babe?
Oh, I was like, we haven't heard that many outlets today.
Okay. Somebody get ready to start this next story time. Okay, so that's K. Um, so that's K. You'll be in Wednesday story time. Yeah, you'll be in Wednesday story time. That's K. And let me know what name you want me to use for you. Thank you, Rakisha. Who you gonna make this one for? Um, what time is it? Okay. Okay. No, I want to be a ghost. Y'all a mess. Okay, let's see. I can use K or Kaylee. Okay, so I use K. Uh, Che, I know your name. I wasn't even talking to you. I said that's K. Look at you, girl. Oh, most much, most much. Uh, okay, okay. All right. So if you're back and you're ready for the story to get ready to get started, go ahead and thumbs up the live. I don't know why you tried me like that, the sky. Thank you, Tara. You'll be in Wednesday as well. Thumbs up the live. If you haven't already, thumbs up the live and thumbs up in the comments. Okay, so, yeah. Thank you, Eileen. You'll be in story time. And Nicole, you'll be in story time as well. Thank you so much. Nicole. Okay. Let me see. I got John, Tabitha, Trinity, Shay, Jamar, Reese with a C. That's K. Okay. Che.
Must fall asleep.
I was checking on you. Nicole, Tara, Aileen, and Rakisha. Thank you. Who you told me you wanted me to use, Rakisha? Kim probably doing Kim probably doing a reading. 9 times out of 10, when she ain't here, she be doing readings. I don't know what they're at, man. I told you I'm gonna have to start. You so silly, Nisa. You fine. I don't know what they're at. We got to find her, y'all. We got to hunt her down. Maybe she be a part of the replay gang. She'll know we looking for her. Thank you, Aileen, again. You can give mine to Madison Moore. All right, Madison. You'll be in the story time. Thank you, Sade. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Quan Quan said he gonna be doing something. He told me he was gonna be at a story. He reached out to me on Instagram today because he know I called him if his ass ain't here. And he reached out and let me know that he want to make story time tonight. Okay, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start this next story. This story is gonna have Cassandra, Nia, and Javon in it. Yes, yes, yes. Shay said Tariq. Okay. Tariq. Okay. Am I saying that right? Is it Tariq? Yeah, we're gonna have to start finding them more often because they tripping. Okay, so here we go. So this one has Cassandra, Neil, and Javon in it. So I hope you guys like the story. Neil is probably gonna talk shit the entire story, but that's Neil. So here we go. So Neil and Cassandra were dating, and Cassandra had a son, Javon. So you know, Neil would always come over to Cassandra's house and hang out with her and Javon, or they would always go out and do things and hang out. Okay, Emily, okay. Or they would go out and, hang out or go out to eat or something like that. He would just try to make time with her and Javon at the same time. Uh, he would try to make time with them at the same time. So they never been to Neil's house. They was wondering, like, did he have a house? Like, he's always over here. Uh, they was always over here, so they didn't know if Neil really had a house or anything until one day Neil comes and he says, I want you guys to come over to my house and, I cook dinner for you guys and we hang out at my house. And he was like, I got video games, and, of course, Javon's gonna love it all. And, of course, they've been wondering if he had a house. So it's like, sure, we would love to come over. So Cassandra and Javon was like, we'll be over there, when I get off work, probably about 6. And he was like, okay, that's fine. So, she get off work and she goes over. Can you get my water right there? She gets off work, go home, take a shower, get dressed. Javon gets dressed. They pack up to go to Neil's house. And she called Neil. She like, okay, so we're about to get ready to leave the house. So he was like, so he was like, I'm going to text you the address and you just come on over. She was like, okay, cool. I said, no, can I get some cold water? Yeah. So he texted him the address and she drove over to his house. He stays in the Lake Lanier area. He don't only stay on in the Lake Lanier area, guys. Neil has a boathouse. So he invites them over, and they get there, and they're looking around for this address, and it's like, where the hell is the house? And Neil comes up the steps from the dock, and he's like, hey, you guys. And they like, hey, Neil, where are we going? And he's like, we're here, Lake Lanier. Okay, where's your house? Right here, Lake Lanier. Okay, like, Neil, quit playing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, where is it? And he's like, I got a boathouse. Come on down. So they come down the stairs and they go over and it's this little rinky-dink little boathouse all set off to the side, all by itself. And he gets them, onto the boat and he's like, I got food and, we're just going to get out on the lake and just enjoy our time. And of course, Javon was like, this ain't something he want to do. He can't play no games. Like, can't really get no reception out there. Like, he was, nah, that's a no-go. I don't want to do this. And, she was like, come on, Cassandra tried to talk Javon into it. Like, come on, he's doing something nice. You always wondered, I'm not going to have you in a doghouse, Neil. Stop. So, you always wondered where he lived, and this is the time to get a chance to see where he lives. Okay, cool. So, Javon didn't like it, but he got on the boat just because his mom made him get on the boat. So he get on the boat. Once they get on the boat, Neil cranks up the boat and they hit Lake Lanier. So he told Javon, here's get you a fishing rod and catch some fish. It's stuff to do on the boat. You ain't got to just be bored on the boat. But Javon had never been fishing before. He didn't know how to damn fish. So he like, I don't know how to fish. So Neil was like, I'm gonna take you to the best fishing spot, and then we're gonna get to fishing. Okay. Cassandra wasn't worried because it's like a bonding experience for Neil and her son. They getting close. She likes where it's going. Cool. She ain't say nothing. She was gonna just lay out and chill. So they get to this secluded area of the lake, and it's kind of like by a island almost. So he was like, right here is where they had the best catfish. This is like the deepest part of the lake. He like his catfish in here they real big, some good eating over here. And Javon was like, what a catfish look like? He'll see the child. He ain't never been fishing. He don't know what a damn catfish look like. If it ain't never came on his plate or a pair of sneakers, he don't know what a damn catfish look like. So he like, what a catfish look like. And and they're like, whatever, man. You'll see when I pull one out. Okay. So they sit back there and they drop their lines in and they wait. Now, at this point, they, sitting here just waiting and just waiting. And Cassandra noticed the little island over there. So she was like, I need to stretch my legs. Can we like go over by the island and dock by the island so I can at least get off the boat and walk around? So Neil was like, we can do that. He pulled the lines up and he pulled the boat closer to the island. And he docks the boat right at the island. So they are out there. And they're trying to get you shot at. So they out there, and of course, Javon and Neil are still sitting on the back of the boat waiting to catch a fish, and nothing has bitten so far. And Cassandra done got out the boat. She's just walking around on the island. She's close by on the boat. They can see her if they look around. They see her. She's just walking around. And since they're not catching nothing, she's like, Neil, Javon, let's go explore the island. Let's go see what's on the island. We might find some buried treasure. And Javon is like, ain't no such thing as buried treasure. She's like, you don't know. You don't know. Like, do you see a lot of people out here? If it was, would nobody know? Because ain't nobody out here. So Javon was like, fine. They get off the boat. Time they hit sand. Like, just a tad bit. Javon heard his phone go beep. He like, oh, I got service. But it was just right there at that point. You had to hold yourself at a point to get it, because time he took a step to look down, it was gone. The boss was gone. So they get off the boat and they decide they're going to walk through walk around the island and see what it looked like. So they are walking around the island and everything. And, Neil is playing. He hiding behind trees, and then he'll jump out and scare them. And this went on while they were walking around the island. And, it's sun starting to set. You can see the sunset real pretty from this island. Like, isn't that beautiful? They just sitting there watching the sunset. And now it's time to go back to the boat so we can get ready to go. So they walking back through the woods, and Neil is still playing this whole goddamn game of hide and go see in the woods and shit. Every time he would do it, he'll jump out. But the next time he would do it, he would be hidden longer. Like, he would go behind a tree and he'll jump out the first time, but then the second time he'll go behind a tree and he'll wait. And then he'll jump out. And each time it got longer and longer before he would jump out. And they walking through the woods, and she just like, come on, Neil, let's go. Let's go. We got to get to the boat. Let's go. Each time it got longer and longer. And him jumping out scaring them. Finally, it got to a point to where Neil didn't jump out and scare them. And they about to make it back to the boat. And she like, Neil, she's screaming for him. He ain't answering. She like, you play too damn much. Come on back so we can get on the boat. Neil ain't answering. Neil ain't saying nothing. She like, well, we gonna leave you, because I know the keys are on the boat. So we gonna leave you. We finna get on the boat and we gonna leave you out here all by yourself. Yeah, they say that's it. Javon was like, Neil, come on, man. I'm ready to get back where I can get some service. I gotta call my friends. Neil still ain't said nothing. She like, you know what? We finna leave you. And Cassandra and Javon get to storming through the woods. And as they get to the island where the boat is, they look, and this boat ain't a boat. It's abandoned. It's a shipwreck. It has holes in it. It's old. It's like it's been sitting out there for like hundreds of fucking years. Like, it's corroded on the bottom, like the same boat that they just got off of to get on this damn island it's it's corroded. Like, how could a boat like do this in like an hour? A boat, it's a shipwreck. It's just linked against the island. It's raggedy. It's holes all in the bottom part of it. They get onto the boat. They look at the boat. They look like, because Neil said he had food. They looked in the refrigerator. Flies went everywhere. Just tons of fucking flies went everywhere. And they like, what? The food is just maggot over everything. It's like, what the hell? They are looking at this boat, and it's like, it ain't even the same boat they came on. And Javon like, man, this cannot be the boat that we came on. And then he went to the back where him and Neil was sitting in the fishing rods and stuff. Fishing rods got spider webs on it. Just laying in the back of the boat. And they are stuck. They can't believe this shit. Like, wait a minute. This ain't right. They get off the boat. Neil, now they really looking for Neil. Because it's like, you going to have to tell me something. Neil ain't saying nothing. Still ain't saying nothing. Javon like, Neil, bro, quit playing, man. Come back. Neil still ain't saying nothing. They walking, they get a little closer to the woods, but by this time, it got dark now, y'all. Now they on this island, and it's dark. And they can hear trees breaking, branches breaking off into the distance, and like somebody might be moving through the woods, and they know they're the only people on this damn island, so every time they heard a piece of tree break or something, it was like, Neil, quit playing and come back. Neil didn't come back. And they are just like, what the fuck? They turn around, look back at the boat, and the boat is still a shipwreck. It is still just sitting there. Like, the name on the side of the boat was peeled off a little bit. Like, you couldn't even really see the name on the boat. Nothing. It's like this boat was like 100 years old. How did y'all get to this island on this boat? And Javon still can't understand this shit. He just floored. He got his phone out. He just trying to find a signal somewhere. And then it dawns on him, I had a signal when I got off this boat. So he gets back onto the boat. And Cassandra's like, what are you doing? We need to go. We need to figure out how to get off this damn island. He like, you remember when I got off the boat? I had a signal for a second and then it went out. She like, you're not gonna find it again. We need to find Neil. And he just goes off. He like, Neil ain't here. Neil left us. Neil ain't even here. And she like, you don't know that Neil is Neil. She keep calling for Neil. Then you hear breaking of woods, trees. She like, Neil, is that you? And she could just hear, like breaking of the woods. And then she looks off into the woods and she could see a figure of somebody standing there in the woods, but their eyes are glowing red and they're just staring at her. And she sees that shit and she just started to back up. And Javon, he looking up at his phone trying to get serving, but he see his mama start to back up like that. So he like, what the hell going on? What's wrong with you? And she just backing up. Like she done backed up into the lake, like knee deep into the lake. She done backed up. And he like, what the hell going on? So he jumps out the boat and he run over there and he shake her like, are you okay? And she just looking straight past him. So he turned around and he looked back and he see the same thing. She see this man, this figure with these red eyes, this figure like fucking 42 foot, 72. Like this shit is huge. It's just standing there, big ass red eyes just staring at them.
Bless you.
She said it had the feet of a horse. That's what she could tell. It had the feet of a horse. But it was tall as shit. And she was just standing there scared. And it's like, Javon pisses on himself right there. Right there. Flat out pees on himself. Right there, he's so scared. And he asking her, like, what is that? And she like, baby, I don't know what it is. Just don't move. Because I feel like if we move, it's going to come after us. And it's just like looking at them like red eyes. And it's like curved in. So you can tell this shit is mean mugging them. And she's like, Neil. And it takes like one step forward, like boom. And she just backs up more. And he like, Mama, don't say nothing. I'll just be quiet. And as he backs up into the lake with her, his phone go beep. He got a ball. He instantly started to dial 911 on the phone. He don't put it up to his ear. He just dialed the number while staring at the shit in the woods. He put it on speaker and the police is like, hello? He's like, ma'am, we trapped. We stuck. We on this island. We need help. I don't know exactly what island this is. We on Lake Lanier, and we went to this secluded area, and we just need help. Is something out here with us, ma'am? And can you please get somebody out here like fast? And they like, you don't know what island you're on? He's like, no, I don't know what island I'm on. We were brought out here by one of my mama friends, and we don't know about this area like that. Like, can you please get something? Like, can you track the signal? Can you trace the signal? Something, please. Can you please trace the signal? And when he say trace the signal that third time, another step forward, boom. That shit come closer. And Cassandra's like, please, now she's screaming, please help us. There's something out here, please help us. And the lady is like, I'm trying to see where your last ping. And they going through all this, and the whole time he is just standing there holding the phone. They are staring at the shit. Staring at it. And they had to stand there staring at it. And the operator was like, I think I know where you guys are. I'm going to send somebody out there. Just hold tight. We'll be out there shortly. And he like, hold tight. No, y'all need to come on right now. And when he said, y'all need to come on right now, another step. Boom. Now this shit done came about the woods a little bit. And this guy is covered in black hair. That's what she saw. It's covered in black hair all the way from head to toe. It's covered in black hair with horse feet. And they can see this shit. And it's like it's still staring at them. The eyes are red as hell, and it's still staring at them. And the lady was like, they should be there shortly, sir. And he like, please, 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 please hurry up. Please hurry up. Like, he is crying. Please, please hurry up. And she's like, what is out there? He like, I don't know what it is. She like, can you describe it? He's like, I don't know. It's like really tall. It's covered in black hair, all black hair. And it has feet like horses' feet. And the operator was like, please hold. And then she come back and she was like, where are you? And he was like, we're standing at the edge of this island, and it's like this thing is in the woods, and it's like staring at us. And the operator was like, okay, can you swim out away from the island? And he like, why do I need to swim out? Y'all gonna need to pick us up. Y'all gotta see us. She like, sir, can you just swim out? Can you just swim away from the island? We can see you in the water. Can you just swim away from the island? And he like, what is wrong? What is this? What is it? And she like, sir, just please swim away. And the phone cut off. He loses his service. It's just gone. And his mama heard the lady saying, swim away from the island. So he turns to say, mama, and Cassandra's already like 30 feet into the damn water. Like, she swam away from the island when the lady said it the first time. And she like, Javon, come on. And he like, the signal, mama, we need the signal. She like, come on. And he's standing there hollering about the signal, another step. Whoa. Now this shit is out in the open, and they can see it, like completely see it now. They said this shit was like 18-foot infinity. And it was covered from head to toe in all black hair. It had feet like a horse, and it had horns, little horns, right here above the eye on both sides. They could see that shit now. So when Javon looks back and sees this, he just drops the phone in the water and he started to swim. He's swimming out there with Cassandra at, but when he see Cassandra, she's swimming further out, and he like, wait on me, and she just screaming and swimming. He like, wait on me, and then he looked back and he noticed this shit done got into the water. It's coming. All he see is this part go into the water, and it's just gone. So now he is swimming as fast as he can. He's screaming. He like, wait on me, mama, wait on me. But Cassandra is haul ass, and like she is Michael Phelps in the shit out of this Lake Lanier. Do you hear me? She is wasting no time. Damn Javon, he didn't want to come when I told him to come. She is Michael Phelps in the hell out of this. I'm talking about, she is going through it. And as she is getting further into the lake, all of a sudden you can hear, and here come a speedboat around the trees. And they shining lights, and boom, here's the rescue team. They shine the light, they see Cassandra. There they are. Man, we're coming to you, stop swimming. Cassandra didn't stop swimming. No, I'm coming to you. She kept swimming. Damn that. I'm coming to you. You ain't got to come to me. I come to you. She just kept swimming. Ma'am, please stop. We don't want to hit you with the blades. She just kept swimming. Javon right behind her. Sir, stop swimming. No. We got to keep going. That shit is in the water with us. We got to keep going. They swam, and like the people had to cut the boat off and just wait on them because they didn't want the blades to be spinning around them and risk cutting one of them. So they just had to stop the boat and wait for them to get there. And they Michael Phelps the shit out of that lake all the way to the boat, jumped on that boat and told them to pull off. Pull off! Right now, something's behind us. Pull off! The Lake Lanier people, I was like, what is behind you? What is behind you? And he like, just go, just go. And they crank the boat up to get ready to pull off, and something is holding the boat from the bottom. They cannot move this boat. Like you can see the blades coming up out the water. This shit is holding it from the bottom of the boat. It is standing at the bottom of the fucking lake, holding this boat up. So you know that shit like 16-foot infinity. It is standing at the bottom of this lake. The deepest point of Lake Lanier is 160 feet. This shit is standing up, and it is holding the boat up out the water with people on the boats. They folk can see their blades spinning in the air. It ain't even in the water no more. So at this point, the Lake Lanier people are scared too. They like, what the hell is in the water? What is that? They got flare guns aimed at the water. They don't know what the hell is in this water. All of a sudden, the boat just slammed back down into the water. When it slammed down into the water, the boat takes off. It just takes off. Whoa! Everybody looking back, holding on. They don't know what it is. All they can see is ripples in the water, like coming towards them. It ain't came up. It ain't showed his face. It's just following the boat. But the ripples are coming in the water. He's like, push it, floor it. We got to get out of here. Mashed it all the way back to the dock. When they get to the dock, everybody jump off the boat. They look out into the water. All you can see is the horns and the hair of the head standing up out of the water. You couldn't see no eyes, couldn't see nothing else. All you can see was this part of the head up out of the water. And all the Lake Lanier dudes are like, what the fuck is that? And she was like, see, I told you something was chasing us. That what was on that island back there. And it's like they were so upset and so scared and afraid. You know, they all get off the dock and just go over and sit down and try to calm them down. They like, then it dawns on them like, how did you guys even get out there? That boat, you seen that boat that was sitting out there on the island? They like, yeah, that boat been out there for years. No. That boat wasn't out there for years. We rode over there on that boat. Ma'am, no. No. If we're talking about the same boat, no, that boat's been out there for years. We've seen that boat 1,000 times. That boat been out there for years. She like, no. I met a man named Neil. Me and him had been dating. He had been hanging out with me and my son. He invited us out here on that boat. We rode over there on that boat. And the dude was like, what you say his name was? And she was like, Neil. His name was Neil. And it was like, oh my goodness. Really? And she like, yes, what do you mean? Really? Did you just find us over on the damn island? How you think we got over there? You think we swam all the way over there? And the guy was like, well, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay to drive? You know, they giving them towels, water. Are you okay to drive? And Javon is still hollering, what was that? What was that? Like, what was in the damn water? And they're just like brushing it off. You know, you guys are okay? Do you need to go to the hospital? And they like, no, what was in the fucking water? What was on the island? Everything's okay. Don't worry about it. You know, cool. They get ready to go. They get in the car. They still like upset, confused. They don't know what the fuck happened today. Like today has been a whole trip. We don't even know what's going on. As they're getting ready to pull out, the dude who asked them what they said came to the car and knocked on the window. And he asked Cassandra, he said, you said a dude named Neil took you out there? And she's like, yes, a dude named Neil took us out there. Like it was his boat. And the dude looked at her and he said, I know it seemed kind of weird. I know my friends was like laughing at you when you said that, and it seemed kind of strange. But the weird part about it is, it was that boat did belong to a guy named Neil. Whether you know it or not, it did belong to a guy named Neil. We used to call him Captain Neil. He would always be out in this water every day. He stayed in this water in that boat. And they was like, one day we just never seen him again. We found the boat. The boat was docked over there in that area, but we never seen Neil again. We don't know what happened to Neil. Well, you know, people filed missing reports. His family came out and searched, you know, everything, the island where his boat was docked at, because that was the only thing we found was the boat docked over there at that island. He was like, but that happened like maybe 25, 30 years ago. He like, so it was kind of strange that you said Neil, because the person who boat that was named Neil. We used to call him Captain Neil because he used to always say when we ain't on patrol, he is. Have you ever seen Neil before? Like, no, I mean, I ain't never seen him in person, but we got a picture of him up at the office that we keep up, you know, ever since he went missing, we kept his picture up because, you know, he used to be out here. He was part of the team, even though he wasn't a part of the team. So she was like, is there any way I can see that picture? So he picks up the phone. He called his homeboy who's up at the office. He like, hey, can you take a picture of Neil picture, that missing person's picture on Neil and send it to my phone? And dude sent the picture to the phone, and he shows them the picture, and Javon said, hell no. Cassandra looked at him. She said, don't be cursing. He said, mama, that's not possible. That's not possible. How? That's not possible. And the dude is looking at them like, what? She said, that's the Neil. That's the Neil we rode on the boat with over there. That's the Neil I've been dating for these past few months. I've seen that man damn near every day for the past few months. Really? He should be like old. Like we knew Neil, like Neil wasn't missing. He was like 45, 50. He should be like 70, 80 years old. Like he should be an old man right now. She like, no. No. When I seen him, he looked just like that picture you're holding. Like I've been seeing this man every day. Me and my son both been seeing this man down there every day for the past few months. And he took us out on that boat. And he took us over there to that island. And the dude who showed her the picture was just like, man, the guys at the office ain't gonna believe me when I tell them this story. She like, I don't even believe it, and it went through. Me and my son went through, and we don't even believe it. And they never saw Neil again. Like never saw Neil again. The phone number that she had for Neil, it rings, and a man answers the phone, but it ain't Neil. When it was a time she can call that number and Neil would answer. But now when she calls that number, a man answers, but it's not Neil. It's just some guy saying she has the wrong number. She talked to Neil on this number for 3 months. And now the same day of all this stuff going on, she calls Neil's phone. That day, remember, she calls Neil's phone that day to let him know he texts her the goddamn address from that phone that day. And when she called that phone that day, after all that happened and she had service, a dude picks up the phone and he says, I'm sorry, you had the wrong number. Didn't even sound like Neil. She thought it was some bullshit. She called that number for 2 months straight, like every other weekend, just to see who would answer. And the same guy would answer the phone and say, I'm sorry, you got the wrong number. Can't explain how she was talking to Neil on that number for 3 months. And then the same day she found out Neil died 25 years, or went missing 25 years ago. She called that number and dude answered, and he's like, have the wrong number. She never seen Neil again. She couldn't even explain it. She had a hard time trying to explain it to me. She was just like, to know that I was just out with this man. This man was just at my house yesterday. And then somebody showing me a picture today saying, no, that man couldn't have been at your house yesterday because he went missing 25 years ago. And she like, 25 years ago, I was like 10. So how the hell... And she never saw Neil again. Javon never saw Neil again. They couldn't explain what happened, how it happened. Even the Lake Lanier people didn't even speak on what they saw at the time. Or, the horned figure that was in the water. They couldn't explain it. Nobody could. And they left it at that. So, there's your third story, people.
Did they get 3 or 4 tonight?
4. Because always Wendy Wednesdays with them. 4 for 4. So, that's your 4th story. She met Neil. Can I get a lawyer? She met Neil at an auto body shop. She said she went to get her car fixed. And the dudes in the store, the dudes in the mechanic shop were trying to overprice her for some shit that she knows shouldn't cost that much. Like, getting your oil change. They trying to charge her like $300 to get her oil change because she a woman with a car that ain't even from this damn century, from this time frame. They were trying to charge her like $300 to do it. And she said Neil came over and told her how to do it. How to change her own oil. Told her step by step. Never showed her shit. Because when I asked how they met, that's when all that stuff started to click. How he never really touched stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like everything started to click then. She was like, he told me how to do it. And then she was like, he never did show me how to do it. And then everything, they whole time together just started to play back in her head. And she was like, I remember that time I asked him for some water and he told me to get it myself. And And then everything started to like snap. Like, oh my goodness, this man really wasn't real. He really was not here. Like, so yeah. So this is your brief intermission where you get to go to the bathroom, get you something to drink, fill up your late Lanier shot glass again, get your twisties ready, honey buns out of the microwave, and yes. And I'll see you back here at 9:45. I didn't say it was story number 4. I said it was story number 3.
And I had asked.
And then my baby asked me how many stories y'all get tonight, and I said 4. I got these names on the list. I know how many more stories I got. That was y'all third story right now. Y'all got one more story coming, which I have Kiki, Sherman, Dejon, Lorena, and Chastain. Not Auntie. Not number 2, Auntie. This is not story number 2. I just did story number 3. Okay, so that's what Kim was, y'all. Kim been eating. Everybody was wondering what Kim was. She was eating. She was eating. Oh my goodness. Now, Auntie, when we go. Okay, look. Thank you, Sade. Good night, love. Yep, this is your last story, Tashonda, and then I'm done. Nah, dang, bro, how can I trust you? Sade, stop. Oh, stop, Sade. I know, right? Kim J done went and ate a whole damn meal. I ain't even said that. You could have offered, even though we couldn't get none. Would have been nice to know that you offered. But no, thank you. I don't want any fries. I'm okay. No, Neil, you're not in the doghouse for a story. You didn't sleep with the girl. You didn't kiss the girl. You didn't do nothing. Neil, a whole mess. I can't with him. I know, baby. You were fine. Okay. So, if you want your LL Family Nightlight, cash out be $10 so you can go ahead and get your personalized nightlight to have for story times for times like this. Also, don't forget to go into the merch shop. Sales should start at 12 a.m. Y'all, I put 6 new designs in now. 6! I was up all night. I put 6 new designs in there for you guys to check out, and I'm telling you, man, y'all gonna like the designs. I went all out for them, guys. I really did. Put my heart into it. And one of your cousins suggested one of the shirts that we got, so it was a suggestion from one of your cousins. Since I got moderators now, huh?
Got me up all night.
So silly. Thank you, Reese. Okay, yes, the designs. I'm loving the designs. There's 6 of them. So y'all check out the merch shop when you get off the live. Top flight, I'm telling you. Check out the merch shop when you get offline. Sales start 20% off everything in the store at 12 a.m. Just I know you drunk. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry. Look, she's my auntie. I know I'm drunk. I tried to drink my ashtray. Oh my goodness. Okay, Nisa, I'm gonna need you to put the shot glass down. You can no longer play the late Lanier game. No more late Lanier game for you. No more. No more. You're out of here. You're done. That is it for you. Stick a fork in you. You're done. You're done. Somebody take her shot glass from her.
You're done.
Somebody take the shot glass from her and the bottle. Because she is done. All right, guys. Here go your last story. So if you guys are ready for the last story, go ahead and thumbs up. if you are back from the bathroom and everything else. That's why she tried to drink her ashtray. You know you drunk when you doing shit like that. That ashtray must be a can or a bottle or something.
Oh, if y'all ever like drink sodas like in cans, can you like give me it like when you're done so I can break the little tap thing off?
To do what?
Oh, there's this thing on TikTok and what they mean.
Yeah, can you just got to eat? Don't drink it around. You might cough up everything you just ate.
Oh, Mom. Did you know that people with acid reflux can't get hangovers?
Wait, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Not while we on live. Don't do me like that. Throwing them random facts. I'm not smarter than the fifth grade. Them fucking facts were like that. I did not know that. No, I did not. Okay. Not Jello shots. That's why Shay straight, because she doing Jello shots. She ain't even drinking whole shots. Okay. Nah, nope, it's the ashtray. So it wasn't no can, it wasn't no bottle. Something you can accidentally think you could just pick up a drink. Nope, it's a regular ashtray. Pick that whole little round glass thing up, put it up to your lips. Okay. Aileen said that fact is a lie. She get hungry, she get hangovers.
It depends on how strong your acid reflux is. If you have like Auntie D's, you know, just small you're gonna still get the hangover, the full effect.
Okay.
However, if it's somewhat severe.
She said it's been proven wrong.
No.
Look, now y'all got magenta one Jello. Stop, y'all. Okay.
She gonna throw up everything she ate that night.
No, she said yes. My kid says bedtime. Okay, guys, here we go. Kiki, Sherman, Dejan, Lorena, and Chastain. I hope you guys like your story. Okay. So Kiki and Sherman are married. They are like the what do you call them folks? Damn. Like the homeowner board or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like the people that come, the haters. You know, the haters of the neighborhood that come in and tell you your damn grass too high, you need to cut it, even though you just cut it last week. What do you call them folks? The EO something. What do you call them folks? HOA. There it is. There it is. Kiki and Sherman. Yes. Kiki and Sherman are married and they are head of the HOA. Okay. Head haters of the neighborhood. I hate to do it, Sherman. I still love you. So yeah, Kiki and Sherman are the head of the HOA. Can't nobody, everybody in the neighborhood hate them. Pretty much can't stand their ass because they be nitpicking. Like they show up with rulers and shit in your yard. The grass is a little high. Like these are the people can't nobody stand in the neighborhood. Sherman and Kiki, and they show up every day walking around the neighborhood looking for violations like they do. So Dejan, Lorena, and Chastain move into the neighborhood. Late in their neighborhood, they move in. Excuse me. All three of them are roommates. They move into this house, right? So when they get there, they didn't know about the HOA haters. They didn't know about Sherman and Kiki yet. So when they get there, they unloaded their stuff out of the U-Haul. Majority of their stuff they put it in the yard just to get it out of the U-Haul. And I'm sorry, y'all. But just to tell my auntie, we actually are a part of the HOA. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so they didn't really know about the neighborhood haters. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know about all that. So they had to take their U-Haul back at a certain time. So the plan was to take their stuff off the U-Haul, put it in the yard so they can hurry up and drop the U-Haul off before they charged extra money for the U-Haul. So when they get out there, they start taking the stuff out the trucks and putting it on the grass. And here comes the neighborhood haters speed walking through the neighborhood, claiming they was just on their neighborhood walk, their evening walk. Then they just so happen to slide past y'all house to see all this shit in the front yard. And they come up, excuse me. Excuse me. Sherman is walking over looking at the grass. Excuse me, you can't have all these boxes in the yard like this. Okay, man, we understand that. We just trying to get it off the truck so we can take the truck back, and we'll get it in the house. Kiki like, no, this need to be done right now. So Chastain looks at her and she like, excuse me, ma'am, look. Okay, so we're just taking the stuff off the truck. Okay. And then we're gonna take the truck and then we're gonna come get all our stuff out of the yard. This is our house. I would like it if you would just leave us alone. Let us do what we need to do. Sherman's like, no. That's not true. You can't leave this stuff in the yard. I don't care what you got to go do. I don't care about you dropping off the U-Haul. You can't leave the stuff in the yard. Lorena's like, and who are you? He's like, oh, I'm Sherman. And this is my wife, Kiki. We're here to the HOA. Who the fuck is the HOA? Because they've never lived in a neighborhood that had an HOA. Neither one of them. This like their first time ever dealing with HOA people. They've never dealt with this before in their life. So when Sherman was like, we're head of the HOA, I was like, and we supposed to give a shit because... And then that's when they break it down. Well, we're the people who, make sure the neighborhood stays good and, make sure things are up to code. And this right here is not up to code for you to be leaving these boxes in the yard. So they are going off on Chastain, Lorena, and DeJohn. They just moved into the damn neighborhood. So instantly, DeJohn is like, okay, bro, I'm going to go ahead and take the stuff in the house while they take it off the truck. It ain't going to stay in the yard. Y'all should chill. Calm down. Pump your brakes. It'll be okay. It's not that serious. Sherman's like, I'm not your bruh. Don't talk to me like that. I'm not your bruh. I'm going to stand over here and I'm going to make sure that this stuff come out of the yard. And they actually stood across the street and watched as Chastain and Lorena put stuff off the truck and DeJohn put the stuff in the house. They watched this shit now. So when they were done and they put all the stuff in the house, then Kiki and Sherman was like, welcome to the neighborhood. They walk off. So they go in the house. Chastain was like, I already know I'm going to hate them. I already know I'm going to hate them. And Lorena's like, what the fuck is the HOA? Who are they? Like, when did they start making them people? And DeJohn was like, you know what? Just the best thing for us to do is just to not, say anything. Don't say nothing to them folks. Just leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Cool. So the next day go by and they all go where they got to go and they come home. It's around 7 o'clock and they hear knocking on the door. DeJohn go to the door. It's Sherman and Kiki. Hello, good evening. Oh, God, fuck. Hey, how you doing? What you want? So we just want to let you know that stealing and stalking is not tolerated in this neighborhood. Okay, glad to know that. I'm just informing you because some of the neighbors have informed us that you guys are stalking, like walking around in their yards in the middle of the night. We don't tolerate that in this neighborhood. The fuck? No, we're not. We're not walking around in nobody's yard. We're in the house. We have jobs. We have to go to jobs in the morning. We can't afford to be up in the middle of the night walking around in neighbors' yards doing what? What would we be doing in their damn yard in the middle of the night? I don't know. I'm just saying we've been getting calls about it, and we just want to let you guys know. Okay, whatever. Chastain says again, ooh, I don't like that. Ooh. Lorena's still like, who the fuck is the HOA? Who are they? Why do they get to run the way we live our damn house over here? Like, I don't understand that. Like, she is floored by that. She just cannot believe that shit. Like, I ain't never went through this before. I done had a house. I done had like 3 houses before. I ain't never had to deal with no people like that. Like, she just can't believe the fucking people keep showing up. That's the only thing Lorena's on. Meanwhile, day goes on. Night goes on. Get back, go to sleep. Get up, go to work like they normally do. Come back home. 7:30. Knock on the door. What? Hi, it's me, Sherman and Kiki again. What do you want? Kiki like, so I know we told you guys on yesterday we do not tolerate stalking and stealing in this neighborhood. I'm just wondering why you're not understanding the rules. What are you talking about? Okay, so you know what? Can we just come in and talk to you guys? No, bitch, you fine on the steps. What do you want? Well, the neighbors have been calling us. They've been letting us know that in the middle of the night they will hear you guys tampering around in their yards, and when they get up, they will watch you run back to your houses and run into the house. The neighbors say they saw that. For real? Yes, yes. And they say that you guys are running into this house. And we told them we knew you guys and we had already talked to you guys about that. And it couldn't be you guys, but neighbors are saying it's you guys. Chastain goes off. I got plenty of shit in this house. I ain't got to steal a goddamn thing. Lorena's still like, who the fuck are y'all? Why are y'all always at our door telling us how to live? Like, I don't understand. Like, at this point, it's becoming harassment. Like, I'm about ready to call the police. And, of course, Kiki's like, call the damn police. We know the police. Sherman's like, call them. We're friends with the police. They'll have our backs. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my goodness. Like, we should have never moved here, man. Like, these motherfuckers just ain't gonna never leave us alone. So, DeJohn said, you know what? Don't come back to our house with that bullshit unless y'all got proof that we doing this shit. I'm telling you, we not doing it. Unless you got proof, unless you got pictures, videos, something like that with one of us running from somebody's damn house with their TV or car radio into this house. Don't come back to this goddamn door. Period. I've been trying not to be disrespectful to y'all. Y'all just keep showing up being disrespectful. So it's time for me to get disrespectful. Get your ass off my porch. Don't come back unless you got proof. Okay? He slammed the door on Sherman though. Sherman yelled through the door, it doesn't matter. You heard what we said. And Kiki like, and if you don't abide by the rules, we'll call the cops and we'll make sure your ass get out of the neighborhood. Okay. So what's up? Day goes on. That night, they sleeping. They wakes up to banging on their door in the middle of the night. The fuck? Who is knocking on the door at this time of night? I'm talking about banging constant. It ain't even a break in between the knocks. Just boom, 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 boom. So all of them woke. They up at this point. They get up, put on their like robes and stuff, run downstairs. Like, what the fuck? John got his pistol. He like, I'm finna bust whoever at this damn door right now. I can't believe somebody like interrupted my sleep and I got to get up in 2 hours. Like, I can't believe somebody doing that. We don't even know these people over here. Like, who the hell be knocking on the door? Boom, boom, boom. They creeping down the stairs. They looking. They get to the door. Boom, 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 boom. So they just like, who the fuck is it? It's Sherman! Open the door! So they open the door like, why the hell are you beating on the door? Aha! We caught you. We caught you this time. We caught you this time. The fuck? You caught me what? We caught you. We caught you. You quick, ain't you? You quick, huh? Because I chased your ass into this house. You quick, ain't you? You don't put your pajamas on and everything, huh? You're fast. You're swift. They just like, what the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? I ain't, bro, I've been in the bed. What are you talking about? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. I chased you. I sat outside because the neighbors was telling us y'all was doing it. So I sat outside in my car and I saw your ass run from the neighbor's house straight into this house. And you heard me calling your name. You heard me screaming for you to stop and you kept running. And I came right onto the door and I caught your ass. And the police is on the way to lock your ass up. I told you I was going to catch you, didn't I? Sir, you are delusional right now. I have not ran in this house nor out of this fucking house or in the neighbor's house. Well, the neighbors got it on video. Your ass going to jail. You going to jail just to show a shit stink. You going to jail. Ain't he going to jail? Kiki, she like, he going to jail. Yep, she's still on the phone with the police. He's getting agitated. God damn. That's how you gonna do it? Really? Oh. Police get there. What's going on, Sherman? Just rush down the steps, shake the police hand. How you doing, officer? Clearly tell they got a relationship. He walk up, shake his hand. How you doing, officer? I'm sorry to wake you up this time of night and disturb you. I know you was probably just chilling at the station. You know, we don't normally have trouble in this neighborhood. But yeah, we got some deviants in the neighborhood that just moved in a couple days ago. That's them over there in the porch, standing in the house. See, I was out here because the neighbors had been calling us and telling us people was running through their yards in the middle of the night. And you know you don't normally get calls like this, officer. You know you don't. So I decided I was going to stay out here and camp out and stake out and see see if I could catch whoever doing it. And I was sitting in my damn car and I saw him. I saw him run from the neighbor's house straight into the damn house. I chased him right into the house and I was calling his name. He had like he didn't fucking hear me, but he heard me. And I chased him right into the house. And then when I knock on the door and tell his ass to come out, he in his pajamas. He ain't been nowhere. But the neighbors got it on video. You want me to call him, tell him to pull the video up so you can see it, send me the video? And also just like, sure, Sherman, yeah, go ahead, get it done. And Kiki like, hi, officer, you know, we don't normally have these problems, but you know how they are. But we got problems now, so can you just do your job? Well, Kiki, I can't arrest the man until y'all show me some proof that the man done something. Sherman, has Linda sent you that video yet? Tell Linda to hurry up and send the video. She studied looking at the man. It's like, your ass going to jail. She got the look on her face. You going to jail. Okay. Linda sends the video. The video pops up on Sherman's phone. Sherman like, I got the video right here, officer. So the officer, Kiki, and Sherman all go over to the phone, and they looking at the phone. And the police look. He bags up. He say, Sherman, that ain't clear enough for me to tell that that's that young man running from that yard. How can you be so sure? I chased him. I chased him into this house. I chased him. That's how I'm sure. I know he did it. Well, Sherman, I'm sorry. I can't arrest the man because that ain't clear enough for me to make a decision that that's him or not. Oh, this police just put a knot in Sherman's britches. Sherman pissed off. What are you here for? Do your damn job and lock him up. Sherman, calm down. I can't lock the man up, but I got a proof. You know how it is, Sherman. You know I can't just go to the station, take this man to the station. Captain asked me what he locked up for. What I'm supposed to say? Because Sherman said lock him up. No, I can't do that, Sherman. So I'm sorry. I can't lock the man up. Sherman looks up there at Dejan. I'm going to get your ass. I'm going to get your ass. That's the look that was on Sherman's face. I'm going to get your ass. You might have slid this time, but I'm going to get your ass. So Dejan laughed in Sherman's face and Kiki's face. Of course, Chastain and Levant, they just laughing. Ha 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 ha. You look stupid in front of everybody. Ha ha. Slam the door on their ass. Go back to bed. Next day they get up. Sherman is sitting in the street in front of their house in a lawn chair. So they coming out to get ready to go. And it's like, why the fuck are you sitting there? Oh, I'm just watching. You know, we done started a neighborhood watch since deviants have moved into the neighborhood and it's my shift. Okay, whatever, Sherman. I'll see you later. Whatever. And they leave and they go on about their way. Now, while they're at work and wherever they are, they get a phone call from the police. Police saying, we need y'all to come back to the house. Is there anyone in the house? No, we're all gone. Well, we need y'all to come back to the house. So all three of them come back to the house. When they get to the house, Sherman is standing out there with Kiki and the police. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, what he done now, man. God damn, we wasn't even here. He done called the police on this. So they get there and they walk up to the stairs and they look at Sherman. What we done now, Sherman? What you done accused us of doing this time? We weren't even here. How can we do anything? Sherman looks at them. He said, you know what? I'm so sorry, Deja. I do apologize. Chastain, Lorena, I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I really thought it was you guys. Okay, so what's going on? Well, the guy, whoever it is that's been running through everybody's yard and stalking and watching and stuff, he's in y'all house. He in our house? He's in y'all house. How the hell would he get in our house? We have keys. The door's locked. How the hell did he get in our house? I don't know. But once again, I seen him. I chased him. He ran into y'all house. I looked through the window. I seen him run through your living room. He's in your house. I called the police. I suggest you guys not go in there. I don't know if he got any weapons. I don't know. I just called police and they are here to check it out. I was watching your house though. I made sure your house was straight though. So don't be upset with me because I called the police. I was just watching the neighborhood like I'm supposed to. And they like, okay, Sherman, well, thank you. We'll appreciate it. So the police are all out there. They got a little damn big ass megaphone. Sir, come out of the house. Nobody coming out of the fucking house. Sir, come out of the house. They done went through this shit about 10 minutes. Come out of the house right now with your hands up. Nobody's coming out of the house. So the police looked back at Chastain. He said, ma'am, you got your keys? She like, yeah, I got them. Here they is. He said, can I get your keys? They get the keys. Police like 3 on. They go up. They go on into the house. They unlock the door. They check the whole house. Ain't nobody in the house. Nobody's in the house. They come back out. Sherman, there's nobody in the house. I saw somebody run in the house. Now Kiki like, Sherman, baby, are you okay? I'm fine, damn it. I saw somebody run into the house. I know I saw somebody run into the house. Sherman, just go on home. Now Sherman look like he crying wolf. They send Sherman on home. He started telling Kiki, I know what I saw. She like, yeah, baby, I know. I know, baby, come on. I know, baby. I know, yeah, I know. And she calming them and they walking on. Dejan them just go on in the house. Thank you, officer. I appreciate y'all showing up, check everything out. They leave. Goes in the house. Nighttime. Everybody's in the bed. They hear a glass break in the kitchen. All of them sit straight up. They meet in the hallway. You heard that shit? I heard that. That was a glass. Lorraine, what Lorraine at? Lorraine, she stick her head out the door. I ain't know what the fuck that was. Y'all heard that shit? Like, yes. We heard that. Like, what was that? I don't know. I think somebody downstairs. Not in here. Boy, I ain't playing these games, boy. Sherman done broken it down how to prove a point, boy. Going down. I'm finna shoot Sherman ass. I ain't even playing. So he grabbed it, Thule, and him, Chastain, Lorena. They get to creeping down the steps. And just as they get to the bottom of the steps, they hear boom, boom, boom. They look up. And when they look up at the door, it is a black figure standing by the door. Just standing there. They can see it. Like, the fuck is that? You see that? And they all are just like looking at it. Meanwhile, the door's still being hit. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. The fuck? What is that? And Sherman's like, Dejan, somebody in your house. Dejan, somebody in your house. And this black figure is standing right by the door. They scared to come downstairs. Like, Dejan did what all he do was point, aim. Hey, if you don't, hey, bro, I will shoot you if you don't get out my house. And it's like when he says that, it just disintegrates. Like it just like poof. And it's gone. And Dejan just drop his hand like, did y'all just see this shit? And Chastain and Lorena like, what the fuck? Where did he go? He was like, did y'all just see that shit? Like, he can't believe it. She like, did he just turn into smoke? Like, bro, what the fuck? Meanwhile, Sherman still beat on the door. Dejan, wake up, it's somebody in your house. Dejan get up, go downstairs. He gone on downstairs after he see this shit. He opened the door. Sherman runs in with a baseball bat in his pajamas and his robe on. He slides straight through their living room. Shh, with the bat. Where he at? He came in here. I saw him come in here. And they like, Sherman, you saw him come in? He like, I saw him come in here. I've already called the police. I got my baseball bat. Where he at? Like, Sherman is combing their house. Where he at? I'm going to bust his ass. Where he at? I saw him. Sherman, you saw him run in here? Yes, I saw him run in here. Like, Sherman, he turned into smoke. Sherman like, what? No, he's in this damn house. He's still spinning, sliding across the floor with his bat. Where he at? Check your closets. Check all your closets in up under the bed. They're like, Sherman, he turned into smoke. Sherman like, what? Like, yes. He turned into smoke. Like, he was at the door. Like, I guess you did see him and you chased him in the house because we seen him at the bottom of the door. When you started beating on the door, we saw him standing at the door and it just turned into smoke. And Sherman like, Dejan, are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. It turned into smoke. He look over at Chastain and Lorena and they like, it turned into smoke. Turned into smoke. So Sherman put the bat down. He like, it turned into smoke. Just as he said, turned into smoke, you hear, freeze! The fuck? Oh my goodness. Oh God. Officer, it's me, Sherman. It's Sherman. It's me, Sherman. Sherman, what you doing in these people's house? You just scared all us. Oh goodness, you just scared all us. I chased the man into the, I seen him come in the house. They saw it. They saw it. I'm not lying. They saw it. Do you see it, Dejan? Dejan was like, we saw something in the house. I chased them in the house, and they saw him in the house. So I'm not crazy. I knew I saw somebody in this house. I knew I had been chasing somebody in this house. Well, where is he, Sherman? Where is he? You got him? Where he at? He turned into smoke. What, Sherman? He turned into smoke. They saw it. They saw it turn into smoke, but I chased him in here. Sir, they look at Dejan. Sir, you saw it turn into smoke? Dejan just like, ladies, excuse me, ladies. Did y'all see a man turn into smoke? And they just sitting over there like, Sherman like, tell them y'all saw it turn into smoke. Tell them y'all saw it. Tell them what y'all just told me. You ain't got to tell them that y'all saw it. Just tell them what y'all told me. Dejan was like, we heard beating. We came downstairs. We saw somebody in the living room. Sherman like, and then they were just gone. No. Tell them what you told me. Tell them that you told me it turned into smoke. He turned into smoke. And Dejan just looking around like, I really can't explain what I saw. So the cops, they put their guns down. They looking at Sherman. Sherman like, baby, he looking at Chastain Lorraine. Baby, tell him what you just told me. I don't know how to explain it, Sherman. Police on the phone. Can somebody get Kiki over here, please, to get Sherman? Thank you. Sherman, it's going to be okay. No, I know what I saw. I know. Don't put your damn hands on me. I know what I saw. They know what they saw, too. They know what they saw. Tell them what y'all saw. And they just pulling Sherman on up out the house. Kiki runs up. Baby, are you okay? No, they saw it. We saw it. Sherman, like, mad as hell. We saw it. Like, tell them. And Dejan, I'm just like, look over at Chastain and Lorena. Police was like, I'm so sorry, you guys. You guys have a good night. I'm so sorry. He pulled a door back closed. And before he can get down the stairs, Dejan was opening the door back up. Oh, no, we're not going to stay here tonight. Why not? Because you heard what Sherman said. What? About the man being in y'all house? Yeah, and about him turning into smoke. We don't want to be here when he come back. So we leaving. Sir, that really wasn't a man that turned into smoke. Sherman must be overworked. Nah, I'm going to take Sherman's word for it. And we're going to go ahead and leave. The police like, you sure? Like, yeah, I'm sure. You don't want to get nothing? Nah, we fine. We got our phones, our cards on our phones. Everybody take Apple Pay. We'll pay for a room with our phones. We don't need to go back in there to get no wallets, purses, shoes, slides, house. No, we good. We come on out with y'all. They came right on out with the police and locked the door behind them. As the police and all of them are walking down the stairs, getting ready to get into their cars, they hear a big bang on the window. Bah! And everybody look back at the window. And it's a figure standing in the window. Like, instantly the police pull their guns back out. Who is that in the house? Who is that in the house? They like, man, ain't nobody in the damn house. We out here. Ain't nobody in the house. Police like, we got to check the house. Meanwhile, Dejan, Chastain, Lorena got in the car, left the police walking up to the door like this, pulled right on off, and got them a hotel room. They later got a call from the cops telling them they couldn't find anybody in the house. There was no one in the house, around the house. They couldn't find nobody. They couldn't even explain what they saw. When Dejan asked them, then what did y'all see in the house? They said it could have been a shadow from a light of a car shining on a tree. It was some dramatic shit that when nobody would have. Come on now. Okay. So that's what y'all told y'all captain. There was a light from a car shining through a tree in my window. And that's why y'all proceeded to do what y'all did. He like, well, that's what it was. It was a light. It was just light.
A light running from the neighbor's yard.
Okay.
To their house.
Okay, y'all can stick with that. A light. I'm gonna stick with what Sherman said. Sherman said it was fucking man that disappeared in the smoke. The smoke man. That's what it was. That's what I'm gonna stick to. So we're gonna stay at this house, this hotel for like a couple more weeks. And if we happen to see any more smoke people in the house, we'll call and let y'all know. But there's no need to inform us about what y'all found because 9 out of 10, you probably ain't gonna find shit. And the police was like, thank you, and they were done. 2 weeks go by, Chastain, Dejan, and Lorena returned back to the neighborhood. I unlocked the door. The house seemed fine. Put their stuff down, went over across the street to try to thank Sherman. They got over there. Kiki came to the door. He said they just wanted to thank Sherman. Can we come in and thank Sherman for, all his help in watching the house? She said, I'm sorry. Sherman had a nervous breakdown, and we had to take him to the hospital. What do you mean he had a nervous breakdown? She was like, he had a nervous breakdown. He was adamant about the shadow man, the smoke man in your house, and he started trying to, like hang out around your house to try to catch a glimpse of it to show his proof. And he basically had a nervous breakdown. He started making the other neighbors uncomfortable because he was creeping through their yards, saying he seen the shadow man coming from somebody's yard. So, he pretty much had a nervous breakdown, and we had to take him to the hospital. And Dejan was like shook because it was like maybe if we would have just agreed with the man, he wouldn't be, you know, in this hospital right now. But she was like, yeah, he should be out soon, but yeah, he's in the hospital. But I let him know that you guys came over to thank him, and she closed the door, and they went on back to the house. Little to say, they didn't see Sherman no more. Kiki still stayed in that house. They still stayed in that house, but they never seen Sherman again. After that, they never seen Sherman again. Even if he came home, Sherman didn't come out the house. They never seen Sherman again. They stayed in the house for 2 more years after that and never seen Sherman again. Or the smoke person. Now, the smoke person, the dark shadow could have been coming in and out of their house, but Sherman wasn't around to catch it, so could nobody tell it. They never saw it again in the middle of the night. Only reason they probably saw it that time is because Sherman brought attention to it and was making all that noise, and that's what brought them down. But they said they've never caught it again, and they never seen Sherman again. Kiki said he'd be home soon, and she left it at that. So 2 years went by when they got ready to move. Kiki was standing on the front porch, waving goodbye. It was good having y'all here, but Sherman went with her. It's just her. So they don't know what happened to Sherman. She told them she told them they was in the hospital. He was in the hospital, and that's the way it was left the whole time. So they never seen Sherman again. They never seen the little shadow figure again either.
Yeah, I hear Sherman.
So
You know, concern.
same thing. Everybody else was saying Sherman, 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 Sherman. Yeah, I know.
No,
But
German Shepherd.
okay,
Because it's German, but with the SH in front of it from the Shepherd, German.
okay. So yes, you guys, that was your fourth story.
Watching you.
Sorry, Sherman, you had to go down like that, but you wanted to be a character.
You know, it's so much
It's not Sherman said he promised he ate bananas. I know, right? Well, Kiki thought you was bananas enough to admit your ass, and nobody seen you again. So, yeah, 9 out of 10, you probably in a rubber room eating different colors of Jello every damn day. But that's neither here nor there. Kiki said you were in the hospital and you had a nervous breakdown. That's what she left upon everybody. So, yeah. I know Dejan moved out 2 years later, and they didn't see him the whole time they lived there, or when they got ready to move out. So don't nobody know what happened to Sherman at that point. But that was your fourth story, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. Okay, Shay, I'll do that. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me, Sherman and Chastain, Lorena, Dejan, Kiki. I hope you guys, Kiki, I hope you guys liked your story. Thank you so much for joining me for story time. You can turn your lights back on now. If you were in the dark, you can turn your lights back on now. Thank you to all my superstar sticker people. You will be in a story time next week. I wrote all of you guys' names down so I won't forget. Thank you to all my old members that are now new members again. Thank you guys for being here. And if you have any prayers or anything you want anybody to pray for you for, go over to the community page and place your prayers on the community page. Don't forget to go over and check out the merch shop. And if you want your nightlight, don't forget to cash at me $10 with your and DM me on Instagram with your picture and your address, and I can go ahead and send that over to you guys. So thank you guys so much for being here with me tonight and celebrating this story time. Thank you to my moderators for keeping it peaceful and respectful in the live tonight. I love you guys so much. So you guys be safe. I'll catch you guys on Friday for story time. Please be safe. I don't want to lose any more family members. I love you guys. And from my family,
If y'all don't want y'all kids being disrespectful and disobedient, like give birth to them underground because
anyway,
because
anyway,
children born at
love
lower-
you guys. We
children-
love you guys so much.
No, because it's their fun fact of the day.
We'll see you
It's
guys
their
on
fun fact of the day.
Friday. We love you.
Children
Bye.
born at lower altitudes we hit puberty slower than people born at higher altitudes.
I'm trying to get off the live, y'all. I'm so tired.
If your child is born at a lower altitude, it's gonna hit puberty slower than a person born at a higher altitude.